Well, how you doing? I'm Jon Hazlett from the Ashland Fly Shop, and I've had a lot of questions lately on, hey, it's cold outside. Do I need to start getting deeper for the fish? And well, as I was driving to work this morning, I was thinking about it, and well, the answer is we do need to make adjustments when fishing for steelhead based on water conditions, and in general, water temps. So we're going to look at all the variables that affect how fish behave and what we have to do as far as getting our fly down to the fish based on those water conditions. So let's first look at water temperature. For the last, really couple months or a month and a half, we've had temps down here between 40 and 50 degrees. And so what that means, we have to get our fly down to the fish. So here's our fly line, and this would be our leader or sink tip. And whether you're swinging or nymphing, and nymph fishermen are always getting down anyway, but when the water's colder, you might have to be a little more thorough, dial in your setup a little better, make more drifts to get that fish to bite, because the bottom line is fish are cold-blooded and they're affected by water temps. In July, August, September, when the water is 60, 65 degrees, this cold-blooded animal here is going to be more likely to come up and eat this skater or this little traditional fly. That range we really like is in the 50s. That's when we can, they'll still come up to eat, but sometimes we have to get down. So water temp is a big factor, and just because it's cold outside doesn't mean that the river's cold. Sometimes it does, but we have cold water in October when it's sunny, warm afternoons. So it's really about the water temp, and so you can look at resources, the USGS stream time data, and find out what the water temps are where you're fishing, and think about, what do I need to do to catch that cold-blooded fish that, if the water's 4 degrees, he's down here in his little warm sleeping bag, he doesn't want to come out to eat your fly. So you got to get down to him. So here's our fly line, and if you're swinging a fly, this is your sink tip. So the lower the temp, the more you got to get down. And so this might be T14 or T11. If the water's 50 degrees, T8 or T11. Water's in the 60s, just a mono leader, smaller fly, or intermediate versa leader. So water temp definitely affects the behavior of the fish. And then the flies just kind of represent surface, subsurface, mid-column. I need to get down with some lead eyes. The other variables, though, are that make up water conditions are visibility and the sun. As steelheaders, we like a cloudy day. And so fish can see better when it's cloudy. When the sun's bright, they can't see as well. And so you actually, when the sun is bright, even if the water's warm, the sun is bright, you still have to get down. That's why I put bright down here, because you still have to get down to where they can see it. When the sun's bright, they feel exposed, so they're going to hunker down. When it's cloudy and you have the right water temps, they will come up to eat your fly. They can see it better. And then the other variable is visibility. We're getting into that season where we're going to get some rain. Water is going to come up, it's going to get dirty, and it's going to clear as it drops. And so the dirtier the water, the closer you got to get that fly to the fish so it can see it. And also you need bigger profile flies that they can see. So visibility is a big factor. Brightness of the sun, water temp, and then your fly and sink tip help get you in the zone accordingly. One last thing about the sun, and the angle of the sun definitely affects how they see your fly. So if I've got clear water and it's bright out, regardless of the temperature, if the sun is here, right, that sun is in the fish's eye. And so when you're fishing a spot, think about, on a bright day, think about where the sun is and how well that fish is going to see your fly. If the sun is behind the fish or to the side of the fish, then he's going to be able to see your fly better. So that's another little variable when it comes to the sun. So think about all these variables: visibility, brightness of the sun, water temp, and then choose the right fly and sink tip. And somewhere that all meets on a curve, and it's going to set you up for success to get that fly in front of the fish and get one on the line. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.